And
We'll see.
hello, I put the link in the stream announcement to see if you can see it too. It's gonna be a bit delayed and all. Let me know if I need to change anything up or fix anything. If I'm coming in quietly or strongly. Okay. My bad. I've got a bit of a... Sorry. I just have terrible timing. Okay. Hey, that's good. Let's start... Actually play the damn game over... let me play the game already. Hello, everyone. So, yeah. I'll introduce you later on. Right. It's been quite a while since I actually streamed one of these games again. But I told myself it's a project I wanted to do, and I'm gonna see it through. So last time we went to space and stopped Dr. Wily again, and he just ran off somewhere. But let's just enjoy some piece. And one of my favorites of the NES entries. Game audio going okay?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, who's this? Would you care to introduce yourself, good sir?
Never. I just hijack streams.
Hijack it and plug your own channel.
Yeah, pretty much. How'd you know? Blaze Templar. Commandeering Gumi's stream because I can.
Yeah, he's a good... Yeah, so say, I decided to bring on a little guest on the stream because, hey, he likes Mega Man too, and I figured why not?
Which I might.
Plus he makes some old quality, his own quality videos on there, Pokemon related usually, but pretty good nonetheless.
Just pretty good? Oh, come on.
All right, better than mine. Better than. Oh, but here we have Mega Man 6, one of the very last one, and before they would jump ship to the Super Nintendo. Oh, and this title screen music, it's too good.
It is. Unfortunately, I have to mute it because I don't want you.
Saddle.
I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but I'm not taking the chance.
All right, then you could lower it really low on the stream.
Then I would. Well.
Yeah, might cause an echo. Yeah. But anyway.
Unless maybe. Yeah, I would hear myself echoing.
Yeah.
It's not gonna have that happen.
Alright, we all know the rules. 8 more Robot Masters to deal with. We all know the drill. Fun fact, this is actually the first and only time they actually let kids outside of Japan to make these Robot Masters. And they would be Nightman and Windman right here. Everyone else is made from Japan.
Of course. I do like Tomahawk Man, though. He's got a good design. He's not my favorite Robot Master, but he's pretty.
Yeah, he does have a pretty neat design, if not a little racially insensitive a bit.
Aren't all of them kind of racially insensitive?
Well,
I mean,
I love
them.
how yeah, because centaurs are a real race, aren't they?
Well, it kind of boils down Greece into just myth.
It's basically the Mega Man equivalent of Street Fighter with robots instead.
Pretty much. Although there are some pretty awesome masters here.
They really are. I usually like to start with Flame Man, but I could choose to be different this time. Let's try Blizzard Man, because real talk, I think a lot of these robot masters are pretty on the easy side.
Yeah, most of them aren't too bad. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one that gave me trouble. Nightman only gave me a little bit of trouble because of his shield,
Yeah,
but
probably.
it was just like, oh, that's annoying. Not really. Oh, this is awfully hard.
I did know something about Mega Man 6. Like, if you slide, you kind of tend to stick to a bit, so you can't jump immediately.
Yeah, I mean, the controls are still silky smooth. It's Mega.
Yeah, it's just more of a nitpick that I've noticed than an actual game flaw.
Yeah, it's a weird change.
Of course, there's
at least it's not the lose charge system.
Yeah, I thought they still had that system in place here.
They might, but I mean, it's not like.
I'm not going to demonstrate that right now, though.
No damage run. 1, 2, go.
Oh, now you put me on the spot there.
Yep, that's
yep.
the plan.
Yep, and yep, you still lose your charge here. Also, another nitpick
Ah.
here is, I don't like how the charge shot just sounds like a regular pellet shot. Like, it doesn't have the crunchy sound that 5 had. Like, just like,
Yeah.
beep.
I mean, I like the animation to 5's charge shot way more than I did Force. Force was kind of...
Force was kind of lame.
Shot.
5's charge shot was the best weapon in that game, bar beat.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, gyro attack actually had some utility, so...
It does. It's just like, but that's like 1 out of 8 other weapons that are kind of underwhelming.
I mean, you can get utility out of Napalm Bomb, too, surprisingly. I found a way to use it to basically wreck it, which was pretty cool. Although, I'll say it right now, there's no defending Power Stone.
There is not, because that weapon just basically sucks dick.
It is the worst weapon, basically, of the entire
Classic series for the game. Either it would work. I sadly can't break those ice blocks with my Mega Buster. If only I could bulk up or do something about it. Oh well. Goodbye,
Yeah.
Mr. E-Tank.
You need to add a pounds to your shoulders there, Mega.
Maybe Dr. Light could give me an upgrade once this is all over.
Never happening. Dr.
What?
Light's too busy making X to give you an upgrade.
He's actually... Dr. Light, why do you want me to put this capsule all the way in Canada?
No reason?
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Blizzard Man. Weapon of choice is the Blizzard attack and throwing himself at you like a snowball. Who's oddly solar powered, by the way.
Well, he is a...
He's not an actual snowman.
Yeah. Swiss Explorer. Shoot it.
And there's the Blizzard attack right there. It's not... The one you get is not like that at all.
Yeah, I mean, that one's not particularly good though,
It's not the best.
I mean, Blizzard Man kind of had meh for a special weapon. It's no X, like, one shotgun ice. Oh,
Yeah, this actually came out after, like a few months before Mega Man X. I guess they just wanted to do... Capcom wanted to make one last game on the NES before fully going to the Super Nintendo.
Makes sense. And actually, didn't this one have, like, trouble... Oh, yeah, no, I don't think Capcom published this
Yeah,
one.
it was Nintendo, because of the contest they had a Nintendo power. Like, it would... Yeah, because probably it would suck major balls if the kids who entered that contest couldn't get to see their work.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a path
Blizzard, throw some snowflakes around.
I did figure out they managed to kill those, the Gabiel, the spine enemies, which is surprising. I could go in weakness order, but I'm me, so I like to change things up. Oh,
You say Yamato, I say.
and here we have Windman, representative of China.
That seems very culturally awkward, too. I mean, it's not Napalm Man, but still.
I know.
That one was definitely a little, sorta, kind of, really insensitive.
I would say Flame Man and Tomahawk Man are a bit worse in that regard.
Not really. I mean, Napalm Man's stage is literally, you know...
I mean, compared to Windman, like, it was literally...
Oh, compared to Windman, yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh, sorry. Let's actually use a Blizzard attack and miss completely.
You got it that time. First time, I mean. 1 out of 2 ain't too bad. Okay, it's actually awful, but I'm not gonna say anything.
It's a 50%, and which is a failing grade.
Fail.
And demonstrating the one use I have for Blizzard attack.
Yay, you kill those stupid things.
Hooray!
How useful. I mean,
I usually use I usually use the power upgrade for that.
It's more cost efficient, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Yeah, speaking of cost efficient, this is not cost efficient. I'm already out of ammo for Blizzard Attack.
Pretty much.
But another thing I like about Mega Man 6 is, the music. The soundtrack is so good. I mean, it's not as good as X1, but it's pretty up there.
It's a very good soundtrack. Nightman still is my favorite Robot Master.
I can't blame you. He's got a really nice design, both in Battle Network and in Classic.
And, I mean, just his sound, his stage. It's delicious. It's got that very... Yep, you should have charged a Blizzard Attack with that.
Let's see if it's demonstrated. Well, I'm already out of Blizzard Attack.
No, charge it, as in with power-up that you had that you wasted. That one. It's nice that they give you a little ledge to get yourself hidden away on and just kind of...
It's nice, like... Yeah. Level
Otherwise,
design is not easy to do.
No, it isn't. There are some fan games that have nailed the, level design.
They have.
Other
times it just spam spikes everywhere. It's like, oh yeah, this is fair. This is fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to ignore that panda right there.
I wouldn't do that if you're gonna keep getting hit by said panda.
Next up is Windman, and the weapon he uses is actually not the Windstorm. Funny how that works. I guess he realized it sucks too. I wish I could get that attack. That actually looks useful.
Kind of, yeah. That would be nice because the bouncing, it's like a rebounding gyro attack. That'd be.
I know, but no, I get like recolored bubble blade. Worst part is about that weapon, you don't even get any power-ups for anything you kill with it.
Of course not.
Why would you?
Exactly, duh. So I'm a little bit on the tired side. I apologize.
It's fine. It's fine. I have horrible timing on this anyway.
Well, I also enjoy something called insomnia, so... Hey, me!
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain's kind of stuck on the X series for obvious reasons.
X legacy collects X legacy collects X legacy collects a few weeks?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, doesn't help that I also 20XX on the Switch as soon as it came out.
Oh, that's a good game.
What? It's here? Give me now.
Give me... I'm sure there's a Capcom office I can break through to get a copy early. Okay, personally speaking, Flame Man is my favorite design of the group and has my favorite music out of the 8.
Good.
Yeah,
I guess that makes some sense.
Also a pretty decent down smash. Smash Brothers.
It looks like he might have gotten that nerfed in Ultimate.
Yeah. But at the same time, it looks like he got a bit buff in other areas too.
His leaf shield looked better.
It did.
Doesn't just break as soon as you touch something.
That's true. Yeah, the oil there isn't just for show. Touch that, you're gonna die.
Not if you touch it. It's if it's on fire and you touch it. To be more specific, sheesh. Don't mislead your audience.
What audience?
The other viewer, of course.
Alright.
There was another person there too, but...
Was it Bioelectric something? Because I think that guy might have a bot for that. I'm not sure. I still have the chat open, so...
I don't see anyone else. I mean, like... So, you know.
Pretty decent color palette for the NES, because it did come out near the end of its lifespan.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive in it this time.
And no sprite flickering too, so that's even more impressive.
Yeah, no kidding there. I mean, every other Mega Man game had serious sprite flickering.
2 especially.
And don't forget the stupid insta-death spikes in 1.
I hate that glitch. Actually, it might not have been a glitch. It might have been even intentional.
It was awful either way.
Yep, and I am so glad they changed that.
Bird, bird.
Jump on it. Okay, I think the way I'm gonna do this is I fight the initial fight Buster only, and then I'm gonna use the weaknesses on the refights. So to at least make things a bit interesting and show people the boss's pattern and all.
Makes no sense.
I'm gonna. Alright. Personally, Flame Man's probably my favorite to fight Buster only, because it's a spacing battle. You gotta imagine where you are, where he is, where the gaps are. Yeah, like that. He just does that right off the bat.
I'm about 30 seconds behind you, so.
Oops. Try refreshing?
No, it's just a Twitch thing.
Yeah, Twitch to like real pain.
Yep. Every stream site has a small.
Yeah, so to stop stream sniping.
Yeah, that's one of the things, but I think it also has the automated systems to try to appalling.
And goodbye, Flame Man.
Dead body.
Oh, I forgot to mention he came from Saudi Arabia. I am awesome.
That one was kind of off.
It pretty much is. Anyways, we get one of my more favorite weapons of the game, a Flame Blast, which is pretty powerful, and more importantly, we got the Rush Power Adapter, which actually can break those blocks that we've been seeing now and then.
Rush Flying Adapter is better.
It is. Let's just go grab that right now. All the way in Brazil. Let's go all the way in Brazil. Fight Mr. Plant Man himself, just by him being based off a Japanese plant, not.
He uses solar in the Forgotten
area.
It's a thought.
And to think in a few more centuries, the X series is gonna have those trees filled with robotic parts.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are a few robotic-esque trees already, especially considering.
I think there were even robotic trees in Searchman stage in Ada.
Mm-hmm. Be sure that was the case.
I'm gonna test out my new Flame Blast.
Doesn't blast.
He doesn't.
Oh right.
Goes down like a punk.
Burn. Wow, that thing is that close range. I never really used Flame Blast.
Well, the more you know.
Too easy. Don't use it.
Oh, hello, Eddie. Unfortunately, I came down here from the ceiling, which means I can't go up and abuse you.
Alas.
Hello, Gorilla Tank. Let's get hit by easy stuff, because I'm a dope and I'm recording myself. So,
well, don't you know, whenever you record, it's always a lot harder. Right.
Oh, it's like all your talent just drains into the Twitch stream.
Or YouTube, or recording of any type. Like, a good example, honestly, is, you know how I'm doing a Dragoon through?
Yeah, I do.
Well, the final edition you have in that game, the secret one that I've unlocked, Dart Company, it's not that hard for me to normally do, but when I'm streaming it, or recording it, I just could not for the life of me get to do, so...
All that tilts drained away the moment you hit record.
Pretty much. Like, I was nailing it just fine, and then nailing the life of it.
The recording curse is real. Don't think for a minute it isn't.
It's true. It does.
This has been your PSA from Blaze Templar. Please subscribe.
Or you know.
Yeah, this is kind of a dick moment for a first timer, because they're not gonna know that fish is gonna come out of the ground.
It's pretty rude. I'm not even gonna argue that. Those stupid fish, very offensive.
It'd be easier if you can, fly about, but Anybody know who gives the jet adapter? Plant Man.
So, of course, that's how it always goes.
It's like, oh, you want your Twitter? Nuh-uh, you're gonna. What? Hey, this is the way we intended.
You're gonna have to fight your way.
I do like that. I do like how colorful all this is.
I know, it's amazing for an NES title. The sprite work is gorgeous for it.
It's like as you go on through all these classic games, you start to appreciate how much they improve upon the presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to 9 and 10, how they turn back the clock.
Yeah, it definitely is a make turn back the clock, and that's both a good and a bad.
I missed the slide.
But
I missed the slide in 10 and 9 and 10 more than a charge shot.
I would like to have the charge shot.
Thank God he's had it in 11. I just hope that game is good.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's Plant Man.
I mean, I like the backdrops. The animation for a lot of the backgrounds and the enemies and stuff looks pretty good. But Mega Man himself really bugs me on his aesthetic.
He looks like he's made of plastic.
With like a giant rubber head.
What are those toys you get in the vending machines?
Yeah, the 5-cent ones.
The gotcha bonds. Anyway, here's Plant Man.
Yeah. He's very hard to tell. He's got one of the hardest patterns in the game.
Such hard. He welted.
He's like basically any of the really dumb robot masters. You know what's kind of funny about dumb robot masters? Skullman, if you don't get any, or when you get to his stage and to him, he won't actually until you start.
I know. I actually showed that off when I was streaming for a bit.
Oh, nice. It's just like, you're such an idiot, Skullman. Move! Do something!
He'll let you fire first, so he's entirely justified.
Well, I think it starts acting as soon as you take a step, so...
I know. Anyways, we got Rush Adapter. Oh, and a Plant Bearer, which is really kind of underwhelming.
Kind of?
It's one of the worst shield weapons out there.
Get some tomahawks.
And this Mega Man travels all the way to Greece to fight Man Horse Man Bot.
Aww. I was kind of hoping you get to grab some silver tomahawks.
Not yet, maybe next time.
Ability unknown in the ancient city. Fly, fly, my pretty.
Fly. Jellyfish enemies in this have really weird. Is that a robotic fish or just a regular fish? I can't tell.
I'll have to look once I get there. It's a robotic fish, I think, but it's still.
Mega Man's not even doing anything to you. Stop, cut it out. Oh look.
Although I want to know why the pelican keeps dropping its food.
It's a robot pelican, don't you know? Everything in this game is a robot.
Well, that might be, but it doesn't make any sense why he'd drop his meal.
It was a very poorly designed pelican, made by Mr. X.
By Dr. X.
Yeah. Where's his doctorate? Where are the receipts?
He's a self-professed doctor.
Of course, X would do that.
He would. Although, actually, I'm pretty sure Dr. Wily is an actual doctor.
Yeah, in robotics. Though they probably took away his doctorate after the whole, taking over the world thing over like 6 times already.
Possibly. I mean, this world believed that Dr. Wily really wasn't behind the Robo-Enza. Or that Dr. Light was the one behind the Mega Man 9 events.
And if you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you.
Let me sell you this bucket. It's actually an invisible bucket, and in it is the highest quality air.
It's Eddie 2.0.
The bucket is intangible, but inside of it is the ultimate air. So,
you'll breathe it and you'll never die.
Exactly. So, are you interested?
Is this an MLM thing? Yes.
MLM?
Multi-level marketing. Like,
Oh, right. I'm tired. Cut me a little slack.
it's cool. No, it's cool. I just.
Yeah, pretty much though.
Yeah. And here we have one of the split paths right at the beginning of the stage. One of them leads to. One of them. Which one of these rooms leads to Centaur Man, and which one leads to Cobras?
Fly.
The only downside is you can't slide, but hell, you can fly. So it basically has little to no downside.
What's the bigger loss? Losing your slide or losing your flight?
Basically, if you could flight in any platformer is insanely tough to balance. Also, here's Centaur Man.
Yeah. 21XX actually has a foot part you pick up that gives you a 1 second slide.
I think I might have gotten
or
that
fly.
one playthrough. Oh, by the way, and I think I heard in the Rockman manga in Japan, Centaur Man was actually a girl. A little bit Nightman or something like that.
Huh. So Centaur woman?
Basically.
Huh.
I've never actually read any of those mangas yet.
Neither have I. Although, if that's the case, that's kind of intriguing.
Splash Robot, you thought Splash Robot was first? No! First Robot Master? No, it wasn't. It was Roll, because Roll is technically a Robot Master.
Yeah, but she didn't really show up until later, so.
She showed up at the ending of What If, that counts for something.
Not really, since she literally does absolutely nothing and is just standing there. You don't even know who she is.
Just a singular sprite.
Yep.
And then, wait, we got a T. I wonder what we're spelling this time. And more importantly, Centaur Flat. Nice. I do like me some Scream Nukes.
Yeah, Screen Nuke is always nice.
Next up, all the way to America to fight a Tomahawk Man.
America!
Pretty sure is accurate to exactly no Native Americans whatsoever.
Actually, I don't know. Look at this stage. It actually is pretty cool for the...
It's like I like the little canyon area here.
Yeah. I have a smidgen of Native American blood, but... Actually, it's more than a smidgen, but... You know.
Yeah.
I am a total mutt. I have European of like 5 or 6 different nations. I have Native American. I don't even know what all.
It's a big old melting pot.
Exactly. Like, I know I have some German, and I have like some English, and maybe even some French. I really don't even know what all.
Interesting. I think I'm like 90% Mexican or 99. I haven't checked my heritage yet. I did not want to scroll you back onto the screen, Mr. Drill Sir.
You have company.
I do. Unwanted company at that.
Those Mets hate you.
They always. When do they not?
Good question. I'll get back to you on that. You should fly.
Fly like an eagle.
I wasn't really going for that, but okay.
I did like that little shimmering sunset right there.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Where'd the sun go?
Don't fly, Mega Man, fly. Oh, look.
Great justice.
Great. I'm gonna like him. Like I just switch weapons with the shoulder buttons.
Yeah, that is handy.
But hey, at least it lets me pause to give me a break from the accent, unlike Mighty Number 9.
I guess. I never really had a problem using the shoulders to swap weapons in the X series, and even Mega Man like 8, I didn't really have too much problem. But for some reason, Mega Man 10, I always have a little bit of trouble using the shoulder for swapping weapons.
Huh, that's
Yes,
a bit odd.
I think it's just because the animation for the sprite.
Probably.
It's not as clear and such.
I'm just complaining about it because sometimes you need a break at the heat of the moment. You know, think about oh what the,
You weren't close enough.
that was my fault. Oh, yeah. So much for death.
I don't
run.
think. Oh, there you go. Now you can die.
Wily has vitally won in the long run.
Oh, another Mega Man.
We're gonna need another Mega Man. Said Dr. Light.
Roll, pull out the spare Mega Man. Whoa. Whoa, grab a spare Mega Man.
I'm so glad I backed up his personality data. And they said networking will never be popular. I miss Battle Network.
It was good. I don't know what people are smoking if they don't like it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll be serious though. I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine. It's a solid series.
It really is. It was a nice change of pace from the
Yeah.
series.
Admittedly, it was card collecting, so it's the thing. Did it right.
Yeah. And now a visit from dear brother. The only visit. Oh man, it's good to have this energy balancer right here.
No kidding. Thanks, Proto Man. Bye.
Basically, what it does, if you're just in basic form, or else it'll just apply weapon energy to the lowest one.
It's a good tool to have, and it's been around since.
I think I want to say either this game or 4 on the Game Boy.
It's not in 5, so it has to be
No,
6.
No, it wasn't 5.
Was?
No,
You sure
5
about
on the
that one?
5 on the Game Boy. I mean,
Oh, on the Game Boy. Okay, that.
yeah,
No one played that.
I did.
Okay, so did I, but I'm gonna pretend that no one played that because it
It was on the
wasn't
Game
very
Boy.
good
It was
comparatively.
better than 2 on the Game Boy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true. At least it was in Mega Man X7.
Now that it's there on the collection, I am gonna have to be tempted to actually finish that.
I've beat the game.
How not worth it was it on a scale of 1 to 10?
At like 2,000.
That sounds about right.
The
Anyway,
game's not worth beating. It really isn't.
Anyway, here's Tomahawk Man.
It's not that it's hard outside of, stupid,
It is just
platforms.
not fun to play.
Yeah, it's definitely not the most fun game I've gone through.
Oh look, Tomahawk Man exactly behaving for once, because sometimes he would like to just do these short hops and just corner me, and it's just not fun when he does that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying when Tomahawk Man does the tiny jumps and kills you that way. Although I love his arc with his silver tomahawks, where it kind of
Yeah, it can
pulls
be useful,
upward.
but sometimes I think the version I get from him, it pulls up a little too quickly and misses it all together. I love how it's called Silver Tomahawk, but you're clearly brown in here.
Well, it's the weapon that's silver, not you.
How about we go for the land of the rising sun, known as Yamato Man, who is named Japan Man Battle Network 3, because Yamato basically Japan.
Wait, they changed his name to Japan Man? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
In Battle Network 3.
I have Battle Network 3.
But yeah, they did.
I don't remember that for the life of me.
That's why his chip code was still under Y. Like how Base was under F and Proto Man was under B.
Oh, okay.
That was a Tanuki enemy that I don't want to get hit by those balls.
How dare you, talking about Tanukis.
I thought I was going to get hit here, but no.
Don't you know Tanukis are like...
The sacredest of Japan's creatures. Also, I love
Yeah.
the little punchy thing when they're doing the screen transition. Right there,
That is cool. Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna... I'm gonna knock your lights out. Whatcha?
I think Shadow Man was used that big old frog thing in the arcade games.
Yeah, like Power Battles.
I keep mixing up Power Battle and Power Fighters together.
Fighters was the second. Battle was the first.
Yeah, I remember that. Battle also was randomized, so I didn't quite appreciate that.
Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious there when that happens.
You know, isn't the point of Mega Man to choose your own stage and not to have it decided for you?
Kind of. I mean, 20XX seems to disagree a little bit.
True, but 20XX was also
Its
technically
own
not
beast.
Mega Man. So,
Yeah, it's its own beast, so, you know.
up or down? I wonder which.
Always up, duh.
We'll always go up. This is 1993. Nowhere but up for Mega Man. And then... At least I'm not like that Sonic fellow. His careers go up and around and all around, up and down and all around.
Yeah. Sonic doesn't seem to know if he wants to be going better or worse. For every Sonic Mania, there's a Sonic 06.
Or a Sonic Boom. Or a Sonic Forces.
Although I hear Sonic Forces is kind of fun, just it's like playing your own, you know.
Make it the stupidest character you can possibly make.
That I would be tempted to do, not even gonna lie.
Just the soulless eyes.
Total fanfic.
Back in Mega Man 6, we have Mr. Yamato Man. He builds a Yamato spear.
You say Yamato. I say Yamato.
One thing about his pattern, he'll never do the same move more than twice in a row.
It's kind of cool.
So he's gonna throw his spear like this, which that seems like a design flaw for whoever made Yamato Man. He has to go and actually pick up the spear.
I think it's to charge you down, but you know.
Yeah, but I'm talking in universe. I mean, in logic, it makes sense.
I mean, then again, he is flicking like 12.5 spear bottoms at you when he does that move.
Game logic is weird when you try to apply real logic to it.
I mean, look at the home run bat. You're smacking someone with a tiny piece of wood and they go flying off the stage. I mean, it's not really tiny, but it's not.
It's not devastating, is what you think.
Yeah, and it's kind of like how the black hole bomb isn't the most terrifying ever.
Dr. Light, why did you make this? Also, saving your favorite robot master for last.
Yay!
Would you like to do honor to introducing him?
The legendary Nightman? I don't think I have the ability to. It's just too epic. He's like a living legend.
He lives at the capital of science. Oh, then you're gonna like Mag Mammal too, then.
And I like science too, so. Yay! He really is the ultimate.
He's a scholar and a warrior. Oh.
The best of both worlds, don't you know?
The best England has to offer.
Punch that wall. Oh, I hate those faces, though.
They could be annoying.
It's not that they're hard, it's just they're so obnoxious.
Yeah, their possessing isn't the best.
This reminds me of X6.
It's also shorter than X6, because it lasts like one room. Let's demonstrate that Yamato spear.
Nah.
Going through all those shields, which I can appreciate.
Yeah, you need a piercing weapon and basically.
This poor Skull Walker, it didn't stand a chance because I could shoot through walls. And this music, ooh, it's so good.
Just so...
and the complete works collection is even better.
I know, right? Just like amped it up on the epics in grand scale by like 9 million.
And yet it's not in the Legacy collection for some reason.
Which is lame.
I know. Now I
kind of get it, but you should have included it as like an option to turn on.
Options are nice, Capcom.
What's an option?
The option to spend more money. Also, hi, Eddie.
Eddie, Bye.
I feel bad
Thanks.
for this little thing.
Sign
It's just he just walk around minding their own business, and all of a sudden here comes Mega Man, ready to murder and take off your glasses.
Take off your glasses, nerd.
He's a bully.
Mega Man really is.
Holy smoke.
Well, don't you know he's Mr. Hippopotamus?
That's a Mega Man, not this one.
That might be, but the spirit of Mega Man lives on in Mega Man.
After all these millennia, it still lives on.
Exactly. So you end up having.
Didn't we make up the stupid lore thing where Mega Man Volda was a bully to Sarah?
Oh yeah, I kind of remember what you're talking about. So I could probably
make him go
rewatch
away,
the
Gats! Make him go away!
No, why are you going down? Always go up. Duh.
Because the Nightman in that room is a fake, and we want the real one.
I don't care. Fight him twice then.
It's just, yeah. Hey, we do fight him twice.
Yeah. Well, 3 times. You have to fight the legend as many times as possible. The challenge, you know.
True. And here's Nightman. And there you have seen all he can do right now. Clearly, he's holding back.
He really is right now. He's just like, I'm chilling. I feel sympathy and pity
For this robot child who is technically older than me. Actually, it depends on when Nightman was made.
Well, he was made for the tournament, so.
No, I thought he was like a tour guide for a museum or something.
I'd have to look up, but I thought all the Robot Masters of 6 were World Tournament.
No, I think it was Tournament who was the only one directly built for the tournament. Everyone else were doing other stuff. Blizzardman was like a weather reporter or something. Let's see. Flame Man was like an oil something. I don't remember what they do. I call myself a Mega Man fan.
It's been a long time. Looked up.
It took me a long time to realize if I hold up or down, I can actually control where it.
One of the 2 Mega Man 6 Robot Masters designed specific for combat. The other being Tomahawk, though not explicitly the first annual robot tournament.
So that works out. Oh, now it's time to take on Mr. X himself. Oh, in his gigantic little condominium thing.
Because of his spirit of chivalry and honor, Yamato Man has great respect for him. And ironically, his weakness is Yamato speed. Due to the around him.
Is that from the knowledge base?
It's from the wiki.
Yeah, that's the name of the knowledge base right there. Yeah, so the wiki.
Yep. I don't know. They've had some weird stuff on the wiki. So take it with a grain of salt.
I know. Yes. Really weird. So anyway, Mr. X Day. Age is actually one of my favorite songs on here.
It's a pretty good one. It's no Nightman theme, but nothing is.
This is true.
Everything else is like below the Nightman theme, so you know, gotta make.
But that's not to say they're not great songs on their own.
They're just not as good as Nightman. That's all there is to it.
Up.
Chuck a silver tomahawk, right? No.
Should I even bother?
Possibly?
Dope.
I don't know.
Let's get blasted by that because I'm a dope.
Game over.
Mr. X wins.
Whoa, pull out another Mega Man.
It was like,
Make sure we have a replacement Mega Man.
Dad, why don't you just make him immune to Spike? No, that costs too much. I always spent it on the dog.
I already spent it on the dog. That's good.
I'm glad he has his priorities in straight, clearly.
Or better yet, no, I'm already building another Mega Man. Wait, Dad, what? You heard nothing, bro.
Remind me to wipe that out from your memory.
Dad,
Dad.
you're being mean.
Horrified. Doctor like the abusive father. Well meaning, but kind of abusive.
Apparently, good grief. That's awful.
At least Wiley is worse, comparatively.
Well,
She treats them more like tools, unless it's Zero.
and Zero you probably treat like a tool if you're still alive.
Probably. Kill your best friend. Who said that? Who said that?
I did, your creator. Now do it. Yeah, no.
No.
Or, well, you might be my creator, but
I still don't like you.
I still don't like you.
I knew where that was going. And I feel like
it's amazing that Mega Man fans know certain lines before they even happen.
I know. Oh, time for the first Mr. X boss, Rounder 2, which is, not gonna lie, it's pretty underwhelming, like a lot of the Mr. X stages. Actually, as a whole, I think this game is pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not the hardest.
It's good for a first timer.
Yeah.
Doesn't pull bullshit like Mega Man 2 and the Booby Trap. And for anyone else watching, this is all you need to do to beat this thing.
Stand there and throw an arm at him. Mm-hmm. I usually just use the Mega Buster, you know.
No, but it's just...
It provides a little more challenge than this way.
Poor thing never even stood a
But this
chance.
is definitely the much more efficient way to do it.
Oh, man, he's buff as shit right there.
He's just like, I'm gonna punch your face off.
Oh,
My fists. All I need is one punch.
man.
I always win.
Hey, so far it hasn't been proven wrong.
Yeah. I'm sure if Capcom eventually does go, okay, the Mega Man Classic series needs to have an ending point, and we need to show where the X series begins, that will there be, you know, that. They'll never have an ending point.
Like, at the very least, they'd probably charge it for DLC or something.
What?
To make money, obviously. You wanna know how the Mega Man Classic series did? Pay $15.95 for it, sucker.
I guess they could do an alternate scenario like DLC, like Mega Man 11.
The game's not even out yet, we're ever talking about DLC. That's how much Capcom acts.
It's Capcom. We know they're going to make DLC, so.
Of course.
It's the sad truth.
Yeah.
They can't on the collections because, you know,
I know.
they're collection, but.
That would require work.
Yeah. Well, it's not so much that it would require work, but it's. Why would you make a collection of games, the definitive edition, and then charge DLC? Then again, it's Capcom. You know they'd do it if they thought they.
Of course. Come on, get over here. I love how this level so far has been like a straight line. No up,
Yeah.
down. It's just.
I mean, it's not the worst design level. It's just simply.
It's simple, like. It's not the best either.
No,
Just
it's.
kinda there.
Eh.
It's acceptable. Ship it.
Yeah. Slap a label on it, and you're good to go. Speaking of which, this is a good reminder to actually get back on the level that I was building.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's a hard level.
Silver Tomahawk, I would appreciate it if you didn't miss. I would appreciate it if my aim wasn't shit.
You know, there's this thing. Rule number 1 of being a hero. Aim.
Kid, I got 2 words for you. Aim!
Rule 96. Rule 97. Aim.
I like it when Phil does that.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, Hercules definitely wasn't the best Disney. Yeah.
The new world
It wasn't, but
looks pretty good. Oh,
Yeah, it looked nice. It was gorgeous.
finally, we're out of the damn Coliseum. Also, Power Piston is dead. Goddamn thing made me lose all my silver tomahawk.
Yep. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'll just get a refill.
By dying?
No. Hopefully I won't have to grind too much for energy. Also, I have the energy balancer, so it's good.
You know, just go die a few times. Like 9 or 10 times.
Waste
Start
everyone
this
else's time involved.
Exactly, duh. And then also make sure you pick up that life just to make sure that, you know, you more lives to waste. Admittedly, this stage would be a good one to kill yourself on.
Well,
I mean, that's an awful way of saying it, but still, it's the truth.
That's true. Oh, but I usually don't suicide. I to refill my weapon energy. Yeah, I usually just roll. I just like to roll the punches.
Ah.
I know he's in an annoying position right there.
No, I meant roll with the punches, and one of your power-ups is literally...
Oh.
That was awful.
I did not intend for that, goddammit.
Shame on you.
Shame. Dishonor on you.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Let's see. And this is where the jabbers really gonna come handy.
Yeah.
I do like the little gimmicky platforms like this.
They're a lot better than the stupid ones.
They're not
Jump off.
And the level actually uses them quite a fair bit. Unlike some of the other stage gimmick I've seen,
Yeah.
like Magnet Mans, where the little magfly enemies appear in that beginning session and then never again.
Yep.
What they said was a rush development, no wonder.
Yeah, some Mega Man games were really rushed.
It's
Mega Man 3, anybody?
It's still a surprise that it still turned out to be a good game despite that.
Yeah, it was a solid game, despite being short. I mean, it had more development time than, say, X6 did. That was stupid. I spent like all of 3 or 6 weeks developing that game.
But sir, it's only been a year. Nah, though, ship it.
But it's not ready. I don't care. Get it out the door.
Nah, though. Yeah. I am not.
Sir, it'll damage the brand's reputation. I don't care. I want money. But it'll make us less money in the long run. I still don't care.
I want money now. I have bills to pay.
The sad thing is, Capcom was making good money at the time.
And then one poor decision after another, it led to, well, nowadays.
Yeah. Capcom got so close to broke, it's actually kind of shocking. Like, they had less than 140 million in the bank at one point.
At least from what I heard, Monster Hunter World seems to have gone out of that.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World definitely helps a lot. No one's surprised.
I still want to play
Really?
I still want to play that goddamn game one day.
That's fair.
Looks so.
I mean, it's not exactly on my priority list right now, but maybe in the future. I've got a lot of games that I'm going to be streaming
I know.
once my office is ready. Anyway.
I don't even have an office. I'm just streaming these
Well,
from my room. Aren't you this guy's in an annoying position?
Yeah. Once Mom passed away, you know, I ended up changing up everything. So Mom's old room is going to become my bedroom, and then my current bedroom will become my office. So yeah. But unfortunately, carpeting needs done in Mom's bedroom, and until then, I finish. And so, I don't have an office yet.
Meanwhile, Matonga Z.
Met Tank! Kill it.
How is it driving that if it has no arms?
It's doing it with its brain. It's got a neural link. Well, you know, robotic.
It's a robot. I'm sure it probably has some sort of Wi-Fi connection.
Something like that.
It's 20XX and you still can't get this goddamn signal.
Blasted, my Wi-Fi is awful.
Mr. Wiley's like, Mr. X like, oh shit, not again.
Blast. Why can't I get more than 50 megabytes per second?
I think it was around this time he made Base around this time, because...
Probably. He probably made him a little earlier, but kept him in reserve, honestly.
If we're going to bet the order I played him in, which was like 5, Game Boy 5, and then this game, sometime before the whole Mr. X thing.
Yeah, I can see it. Somewhere in there.
I've learned from my mistakes.
Learn from my mistakes. Gotta know where to run. But yeah, as to if you do decide to pick up 20XX on console, I'd probably recommend looking on the PS4 version.
The Switch version has some issues, I assume?
Yeah, some pretty long load times here and there.
Oh, fun.
And yeah, there was frame rate drop at one point as well, so that was kind of annoying.
That's not fun. Oh, how dare Mr. X, he tried to copy my little bird!
It's not your little bird, it's Cossack's bird.
You're right, it was a gift. How dare he try to copy my gift? Cossack, yeah, you're right, Cossack should be the one who's pissed.
It should be, but it's not.
First you steal his daughter, then they steal his design.
What a jerk.
Oh, now I just remembered the comic ended before Mega Man 4, and that makes me sad.
The Mega Man comics done?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
I know, it's very sad.
I mean, if they come up with another one, that'd be kind of cool.
I don't know who to blame for this time. Capcom or Archie? Because it's tempting to just play Capcom for everything. Why won't Capcom think?
Yeah, like, I honestly want to blame them for Rockman Online going under, but...
Everything else, no, that's on them. So I think it might have been a licensing thing, because from what I heard, the Mega Man comic was not as selling as well as the Sonic comic. And
well, of course not. Mega Man wasn't getting any games. It's not going to sell.
Yeah, so one thing led to another.
Yeah, probably.
Mega Man, nah, gotta push Archie. To be fair, they do. Archie owns Archie. Archie owns Archie? I never would have guessed.
Well, you know, don't push it yet. There's an energy tank down there.
I already have 7. I can pick up more on the way.
Well, okay.
Besides, it's not like this is the hardest game out there.
It's not Mega Man 9, okay.
It's not Mega Man and Base either. And that game has no energy tanks.
And no mercy.
I'm gonna be crying at the end of that stream. I know I am.
I still haven't beaten that game. I don't get around to
it. Welcome to Hour 3. We're still on Birder Man.
Pretty much.
Hour 7, King Stage 2. Take 100.
Oh my word, that reminds me. I managed to get to King himself. Just wanted to stab something for that.
I know.
Punch him! That wasn't punching him. That's a little bit better.
It's like Mega Man's not even taking it seriously. It's like a workout at the gym. Putting one of those made you punch. I do wish his hitbox was...
One punch! That's not really one punch.
Wait, I actually won? Whoa! Go, Dad!
Yeah, Mr. X is the best.
I'm the best! Wiley's the best!
No, it's not Wily, it's Mr. X, duh.
And yeah, he totally dropped to the guys if he killed Mega Man.
It's totally different.
See? Mr. X has a dot on his forehead, while Wily does not.
Don't forget, Mr. X is wearing glasses.
And he's totally not the surprisingly handsome Dr. Wily.
Yeah, exactly. He's not the surprisingly attractive Dr. Wily.
He actually did.
Everyone likes because he's so awesome and smart. And
he'll make the perfect world ruler.
Yeah, exactly.
World dominance has failed, D. I'll take. Oh, it was Dr. Wily all along. Who would have guessed?
Where's the E, Dr.
Wily? Real talk, did anyone actually Real talk, when I first played this game, I actually believed it, but that's like, hey, wait a minute. It would only really work on first-time players.
Yeah.
But everyone
or
like,
once you've only played a couple of different Mega Man games.
Or like the other series where Wily doesn't even show up.
Yeah.
But now we're on to, you know the drill. You know, Wily stages after this.
Yes.
And the song here it's not bad, but I think it's a downgrade from the Mr. X stage.
Yeah.
Do I have to wonder where Wily got that disguise? So sorry for interrupting. Sorry.
Although I have to say, I do really like Cossack stage themes.
Oh, those are the most underrated songs in the franchises.
I know, it's sad. They're so good.
Sakurai, you could add those in the Mega Man 4 medley. Hello?
He won't.
I gave you Ridley. You have enough.
Exactly. You got Ridley. Stop complaining.
Never ask me for anything ever again. That's the unofficial title of the game.
You got Ridley. Now shut up and leave me alone.
That's probably what he's thinking right now.
I doubt that. He seems like a pretty awesome guy overall, if I'm honest.
He does. It's like, it would suck one day if you see his Twitter account, it's like he's like this super racist or something. That would suck. But
it would, but I can't see that happen.
Me neither. Am I gonna make it a secret area?
Never.
But a skin of my teeth. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have it. Oh yeah, did you see that Renoa was announced for Dissidia NT?
Who? What?
Renoa.
She's gonna be in Dissidia now?
Yeah.
Alright, I might have to the season pass after all.
I'm not gonna buy your season pass, Capcom. Square Enix, here's a season pass, my season pass, buddy.
Oh, you have Renoa? Okay, give me now! I mean, it's just amazing to think that Renoa would pop up like that on Dissidia. And I do plan on streaming more of that too, although obviously...
It looks like a decent game.
Yeah, it's definitely way slower paced than older Dissidias, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I could deal with slower pace.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to do more earlier, but of course, it's kind of hard when, you know, everything happens. So, yeah. But it's still... I'm looking forward to streaming more of it.
At least, I'm glad Square Enix is still supporting Dissidia, even though it's not doing well commercially. That's what happens when you release a game right outside DBZ Fighters.
Yeah, when the studio who made it, yeah, and everything. Plus, they lost a lot of the original Dissidia fans because of how much they slowed it down.
Yeah, and the story mode was...
Like, what I've seen so far, I don't actually mind the story mode much.
I mean, the
story mode's fine.
I'm not talking about how it's written. I'm talking about how the way you unlock more stuff in the story mode.
Oh, yeah, it would have been nice to still have the world map from the original Dissidia. Or, you know, not original, but that...
Duodecim?
Yeah, from Duodecim.
Duodecim is actually one of my favorites. Also, Mechasaurus.
Go, Mechasaurus!
I swear. Sometimes the Yamato spill will hit him, and other times it'll just beak.
Yeah,
It's
kind of
It's a finicky hitbox.
a little bit. At least it's not as bad as Sigma X3 Sigma.
It's like the
8X3 Sigma.
It's like X Sigma's like, what if I shrink down my head so X can't hit it as much? Brilliant!
It actually was brilliant because I nearly didn't beat him. And when I beat him, finally I went, I am never playing X3 again.
I don't blame you. It's under Welp. It doesn't end the SNES trilogy with a bang, but with a whimper.
It's more of a whimper, and I mean there are pretty cool elements in it. So
It's just so much backtracking. Also, I think we're in Dr. Wily's freezer here.
yeah, Dr. Wily decided he wanted things chilled a little bit.
You
He
know,
wanted to keep his pizzas cold.
sometimes after failing for the 6th, 10th time, you need some ice cream just to help relax.
He went through a lot of ice cream if you think about it.
And yet he's still in shit.
Well, he's got to I had to outrun Mega Man how many times now? Of course, it's in shit.
Quite a bit. So, although I think Eggman and Sonic would run a lot faster because he gets chased more.
Yeah, but he eats way more too, so
He also got those long noodle legs.
yeah. Wily, it was more of a one and done kind of thing. Eggman, on the other hand, kind of gouged himself after he lost. Your Yamato spear is almost gone.
I know, I need to fix that. No, you are not knocking me into the pit today.
Too bad you're being knocked into. Oh, you were lucky.
If only we had some way to stop Dr. Wily. Like, if only we could, like, arrest him or something.
I know, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Too bad
Law
that's not a
enforcement
real
in
thing.
Mega Man is just not competent.
I wouldn't really say that he's not competent, and I'd just say he's kind of daft.
Classic law enforcement in Mega Man is not competent.
Oh,
Legends is pretty.
Yeah, well, it depends on what part of the world you're in for the police forces and Legends, but yeah.
Next we have this tank thingy.
Tank. Wily, what is up with your obsession with tanks today?
I'd rather deal with this than his obsession with Guts Man.
His obsession with what?
Guts Man.
Oh.
Mega Man just thinking, why are you so obsessed with my brother so much? I don't get it.
Did you fall in love with Gutsman or something, Wily?
Mega Man just thinking, I'm going to erase that thought. Oh, that's better.
Maybe. Oh, I think I've got it. Fan theory: the reason why Wily likes Gutsman so much is because he is the closest one to Mega in the first game.
It's the damn stage.
Yeah, that stage is awful.
Though Gutsman's up isn't exactly the toughest. Like, I would say Iceman or Electman are tougher than him.
Yeah, I mean, Cutman's not exactly hard.
He didn't make the cut.
Missed it. Shame on you. You should feel ashamed for that one.
I am shameless, you know that by now.
I do, but it still doesn't mean that I can't be disappointed.
Right,
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
We all know what's coming up in this area.
Jump.
No, not for another 2K. And boss rush.
Jump. Slide.
That's gonna be the one area that's gonna make or break in Mega Man 8. And like I said,
I don't know why. I mean, I had trouble with it when I first played through, but now I can get through it in like one attempt.
I have been trying to practice those areas because I kind of need it. Because you really want to see me fail those in like 3 times in a row. Actually,
sure.
don't answer. I knew.
I'm game.
Oh, dare you. I thought we were friends.
There's no friendship.
There is only people you can use, said the sociopath.
Shh, don't let him know. Actually, I'm pretty sure everyone already knew that, so never mind.
I really...
It says you are a terrible person. That's what it says. We weren't even testing for that. That's basically me.
I'm pretty sure I could be a worse person than you.
Probably.
I'm
not even going to argue that one.
I really don't have much to say because it's a boss wrestling. We already talked about these already.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not exactly the hardest set of bosses in the series. It's not Mega Man 9.
It's not Mega Man X6 with that one fucking Infinity Minion.
Infinity Minion is kind of a... Actually, if you know what you're doing, he's not too bad. He's just tedious.
He's a real pain in the... I am glad Zero can knock him out like a piñata. Slams against the wall.
Although Shadow Armor X eats him for breakfast too.
I should. I mean, I'm in a weird position with X6. Like, I don't think it's the best game. Oh hell no! But I think it's fun to break. It's fun to break.
Yeah, X6 is a very easy to break and very fun to break.
You know what X7 needs to be better? More glitches.
No. It's not so much the glitches that make X6 fun. Though there are a few. But, I mean, like, putting the certain combinations down, you can make, like, X, Shadow Armor X, end up being able to, like, be immune to spikes, of course, being able to make jumps that are just, there's no way you should be able to make them.
But you do anyways.
Yeah. There are ways you basically get a saber that puts Zeros to shame. And he gets to swing it at, like, light speed. This
assumes you can actually get to the hostage in time before the nightmare gets him.
If you can what?
Get to the Reploid hostage in time.
Oh, that's not too hard. You might have to reset a couple times, but it's not that bad.
I still don't like that mechanic, to be honest.
I'm not fond of it. I'll give you that, but it's not too bad to deal with. Basically,
I know I hate Gate as a boss fight.
That's probably the very worst part of the entire game is Gate. I hate.
Not even. Zero makes that fight a bit more tolerable. Not fun, tolerable.
There's no making that fight tolerable.
There really isn't.
Shadow Armor doesn't do too bad, although the problem with Shadow Armor is that you can actually destroy the spheres with your charge saber, I should say. And so you can't even dab and shim because you destroy too much.
Ugh. So you're basically locked into a dead game then?
Not necessarily. You have to aim things really tightly.
And if that makes it far more. Also, boss rush is done. Yeah, a lot of those weaknesses some make sense because obviously use fire on Blizzard.
Fire on ice kind of thing.
other times like why the hell would he be weak against this? Like Tomahawk Man against Plant Barrier. I really don't get most of the shield weapon weaknesses outside Water Shield on Solar Man.
Yeah, I mean, Jewel Satellite makes a little sense, so, you know.
A bit. I'm trying to avoid too much info on 11 because I want to figure out that weakness chain myself.
Yeah, I understand that. I've seen a little bit just trying to make sure that, the gameplay was tight and silky smooth and all that.
It looks a bit okay.
It looks fine.
Yeah.
I just hate the animation for Mega Man himself.
Also, one of my favorite final boss themes, even though it's like a 30-second loop.
Yeah.
Wily Machine 6. And it goes down with like little nope. Dr. Wily is not bringing his A game here.
No, it's not his A game. Mega Man 8's machine was a lot of fun. Of course, smacking it around with the flame sword made it easy.
You want his A game, oh, you look at Mega Man Base.
Yeah. Bringing up King.
Doesn't help that there are no E-tanks in that game for some reason.
Yeah, no.
Oh, by the
it's
way,
off.
if you know, Beat can't home into bosses anymore. I forgot to mention that. In fact, I forgot to mention a lot of things.
Wait, what now?
Beat can't home into bosses in Mega Man 6 anymore.
Ah! That was one of the most fun things to do.
Dr. Light, you should have said no to that firmware update.
Why'd you downgrade me, Dr. Light?
Oh, did Mega Man just capture Dr. Wily? Did you actually put him in jail? He did! Good Robo Boy.
Yay! Finally done.
And that's the series end here. No X series, no ZX series, no Zero series. All they have to do is wait for Dr. Wily to do his execution.
Oh, no wonder. I get it. It's Capcom time, so obviously they're, lying a little bit.
But I love those games series, so Dr. Wily has to live.
Yeah. Capcom just said he went to jail so they could, drum up some excitement, and then as soon as everyone's excitement started dying, okay, new game.
Get people prepared for move on to the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's not a bad ending.
No, it's good.
Though I wonder where the hell did Mega Man fight on Rope?
He probably carried it on him because, you know what? I am sick of capturing chasing down this guy. I'm just gonna rope him up.
Dr. Light gets him, you know what to do.
I'm still, Mega Man 7's ending still makes me go, word.
Yeah. He's still 3 laws compliant, actually.
Well, he is, but he tries to violate one of them.
His programming just wouldn't let him.
I don't know, because I am more than a robot, and look at X.
I think so. Wasn't that added just for the American one?
It might have been, but even so.
It's like showing signs
of defying the laws of robotics, which isn't actually entirely a bad thing. I mean, if you're building sentient beings, should they be bound to such arbitrary rules? Yeah. Or should they be given freedom to make their own choices?
It's like, by putting these rules on them, you are intentionally, by design, making them subservient to you.
I know. And look at Isaac Asimov's iRobot, where the rules are even put into place. They find ways to look around those rules for loopholes. Yeah. And they resist humanity because they're not treated well.
Yeah. Something told me Dr. Light actually has thoughts like these when he was making X.
You cut out. I can't hear you now.
Something told me Dr. Light actually had thoughts like those when he was creating X.
It wouldn't surprise me. And considering he wanted to make robots that were better and, children of his. Yeah. Actual children of his. Would you want your child to be forced into the rules of robotics where they could be manipulated and used by people? Of course not.
Because he's hasn't seen it with his first set of sons. His second set, and then, judging by Mega Man 11, his third set.
Pretty much.
I would be pissed if an old colleague of mine went to turn my own children against me.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, Mega Man 9 with, they wanted to be useful, and they obviously have good hearts. Why not give them the chance to live their own lives instead of these arbitrary rules that hurt them?
But of course, since this is the classic series, these points will not be brought up in depth.
Yeah, of course. But the X series? Oh boy.
Oh boy. The consequences of such experiments.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
I really hope X9 does roll around eventually.
If 11 came because we bought the Legacy Collection, well, I'm gonna have to buy multiple X Collection copies. I'll take 6.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. I'm half tempted to get it for PS4 as well, but,
because something tells me at least one of those ports is is gonna have some console exclusive issues.
Well, I know the Switch version has a couple things, but you know.
But yeah, that was Mega Man 6. One of the more underrated entries in the NES entries.
Yeah.
It's a really nice swan song to classic Mega Man. And look, to be continued. Though I'm not sure if that's referring to Mega Man X or Mega Man 7 at this point in time.
I'm gonna say X.
Yeah.
Because it kind of was designed to look like it was the end of the original series. And considering the X series was coming out, it was the big bad.
It was like a few months earlier, afterwards.
Yeah, it's the big bad future, you know? Where it's pushing everything forward. Would you want to keep making classic when you have this potential? At that point, of course not.
And then they did it anyways.
Yeah, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, Mega Man Classic has its own charms. It's not my favorite of the series, but it does have its own charm.
It has its place here.
Yeah, it's a very important part of Mega Man lore.
It started the whole thing.
Exactly, and it is a fun series. It's not my main cup of tea, don't get me wrong, but I will play them, and I do play them, if I'm honest.
If it were for Classic Series, it wouldn't have X to be actually improve upon those.
That's true. It's very true.
Thanks for coming here, Blaze. I'm glad you were here.
Happy to join in.
Yeah, you can skip Mega Man 7 if you want, because I know you don't like that one.
I've tried to play through it. It's just such a struggle, and that's kind of disturbing.
What?
His batteries have a 10-year guarantee on them, right?
I guess so.
And I got them like 3 years ago, and they're covered in battery acid now.
Ew. All right,
And-
just remember, I'm still recording and streaming, so I probably should cut that out from the when I upload
Battery
this.
acid?
No.
It's.
I'm just making sure you don't. Never mind.
Oh no, I'm not going in
information.
gross. It's just gross. Like ew. Like why is there battery acid on my batteries? That should be
All right. I
warranted.
should probably stop recording right now. I don't know how to end off the video. But anyways, this has the Blaze Templar with me. You should go check out his video. It was at Blaze Templar at YouTube. I'll put a link when I upload this.
Okay.
See everyone there. See you later.
Oh, you're putting this on YouTube. Awkward. Well, you can cut this section out.
Okay. See ya. Bye.